We need another planet. Hello, welcome to Satisfactory Update 6. This is Maker Gaming with episode 30. I just got the new patch. Just finished downloading it. Mentioned something about new skybox items. I just saw a Saturn-like ringed planet right there. I saw those two twin planets in the last build, episode 29. I saw the sky change in general, the night sky, so we'll keep an eye out. Keep our eye to the sky this next couple episodes, see what kind of changes we see. But other than that, yeah, the main purpose of this episode is we are going to try and get radar towers going. That was the path of getting our circuit boards, was getting to be able to get to the research. So we're going to need crystal oscillators, I believe, to finish the radar tower. So, just to be sure, I think it's quartz wire and reinforced plates. Okay, so we have everything at the base except for quartz crystal. So we need to take a lot of quartz, because I think we need 100 or 50 crystal oscillators. We don't have a manufacturer yet, so we can't make crystal oscillators. We got to make them by hand, so I'll do that off camera. Not a lot of fun to watch. See how fast that limestone node's moving now. Limestone lift. Oh, another part of the patch, they talked about the creatures getting another update, so this spitter, he might be more accurate now, so we might have to pay him more mind. What else did it say? It said the hammer, or I'm sorry, the sword, the basher, went from, whatever this means, it used to hit, I guess it could hit 10, and they moved that to 9, so it's a little weaker. Oh, I think the most important thing to my play style will be that the hatchers, I guess the radius for the crab hatchers is now doubled, so I guess it used to be 32 meters, now it's 60 meters. I'm guessing that means that's how far they can sense you before they start releasing their crabs. So me leaving them around my bases, depending on how close they are, might have to end up moving those away. Alright, I got my quartz, and the sun is mostly out, so I'm going to go see if I can get a screenshot real quick for the episode 29 thumbnail, and then I'll see you over at the base. Get some research going. Those hatchers didn't seem to be... Oh, maybe they did. Yeah, I like it. Looks circuit boardish to me. Alright. Have everything we need, so we are on our way. We're going to go back to base just because that's where we're storing our reinforced iron plates for now. Alright, so we need 41 of these bad boys. I hope I brought enough quartz. I doubt I brought enough quartz. Alright, well, thank God for the auto crafter. Just gonna press the spacebar once and walk away for a few minutes. See you on the other side. Alright, we're back. Just crafted them all. This is soon to be one of the last times I think we're doing stuff right around here in this area. Once we move the hub, we'll move research and all that out of here too. Build something useful in this corner. I am in the wrong spot. Oh wow, we could do this now. All that's automated. Well, rubber isn't at the moment, but we have a stockpile of it. Interesting. Alright, radar technology. Can afford. Nothing from Ada? Oh, that's disappointing. Radar tower. What do we need? 30 heavy modular frames. That's probably our stockpile, roughly, of what we have left. I think we have 50 left from what we've found. More crystal oscillators, that's fine. And we have plenty of circuits. So we can't easily make that. We just need to find our heavy modular frames. If I had to guess, they're in the bottom floor of the tower in the Spire Coast. So let me look around here for a minute, make sure I have everything I want to walk out of here, and I'll see you back at the Spire Coast. You can hear me, so we're going to press start record, and we're going to come down here, we're going to press the Satisfactory button, and then we are playing the game. Make a couple power shards, that way when we're going by, as I was saying, we'll make a couple making a couple power shards so that we can hit that limestone miner on the way back. Alright. You know, we never really got into using the gun, the rebar gun. Maybe we should make that again soon, or find it. You know, we have enough of everything right now, but we're either going to need to figure out mass transit for all this basic iron products, things like that, or we need to make them at the canyon. I mean, especially iron plates for building. Might be time to start decorating this up a little bit. Oh, I like how far we can see the tower from. Start figuring out the final spot, final position of the bridge. Alright, one power shard. We need this to be 270 to match. Oh, that did barely anything because we're only going up 12%. So it went 2.5 megawatts up. We'll take that. So now we're running a full belt 270 Mark III into there. Why is the copper stopped? Copper is stopped because we have 60 going in there, and we have 60 going into the circuit factory when we only need 30 there. I do like the way that design ended up. I want to, I already want to add just a second floor, do the same setup, and we'll have double the circuits coming out, and then we could double that design going up. All right, let's get down there. Hope that's deep. Perfect. It was a tall bridge. I don't want to take some of the middle out of that circle until I know what to do with it. Gotta stop taking advantage of the full health thing. Alright, this weird abstract dreamscape looking area looks kind of wild. Should have our tickets. Should have our heavy modular frames. And that's the two things I was looking for. So, we have our first tower. You know what? So we'll make use of that circle. Before update 6, the radar towers, one, weren't as useful. They just showed the unfinished parts of the map. So even though we've traveled this area, we haven't been on top of like this arch. So if you haven't been on top of some of the mountain higher areas, they show up as black. So you put a radar tower down, and it eventually opens up everything in the radius of it. That was before in Update 5. In Update 6, we're now going to see different things, nodes, different resources. I think even hard drives and slugs. Anyways, in Update 5, the higher you went, the better the mapping capabilities. I don't know if that's true anymore. So if it's not true anymore, I'm just going to put it here. If it is true, we might want to get it towards the top of that arch at some point. But for now, I missed. For now, I just want to use it. Of course. Well, that's annoying. We had crystal oscillators. Is it we just don't have enough? Yep. Alright, that was disappointing. I'll be back. Now that I'm back here, I kind of want to work on it a little bit. So, crystal oscillators, wire, and come back here. I'm liking how wild this is looking. I think if I added some more randomness to it. A little bit more walls before we go up. Alright, we're almost through our materials that we have on hand. That's part of the purpose of this. We are going back to base, so we might as well get our materials down. Let's leave concrete here. We can bring more concrete later. We'll leave a little bit of everything here, just to have supplies. And we will go get, we'll stop at quartz, and then we'll go get the rest of it. Man, I sure love this view. Oh, this is a problem. That might actually help. We'll see. Alright, here for quartz. Don't tase me, bro. Wow. We are full. We might need an awesome sinker over here. Wonder if I got enough quartz crystal. I don't know why I didn't grab more. Alright, we're back here for our crystal oscillators. Got all the material. We just need, what was it, 30? We'll make 50 total, just to be safe. See you in a second. Alright, we're going to stop right there. We got 51. Leaves us with a little quartz. And now we should have a lot of inventory space. And we're going to fill up with these. Because we always need iron plates. And we always need concrete over there. Hey, that's starting to look pretty good. Nice. Alright, we're back. We've got full crystal oscillators, full wire. You know, while I was there, I didn't even think about it. I should have looked, made sure. Yeah, we got everything we needed. Like this, I want to add some more. I think I need to get very soon, awesome shop. Glass floors. Alright, we're going to either go do the radar tower or do some more of this. Let's go see about this radar tower. They're not messing around with those new skybox features. It's a big planet. Looking like pitch black in here. Alright. Trying to decide where I want this. You know, we could always move this. Let's just get it down. Let's get this thing built. Should we give it a little... little off-center platform? Alright, knowing this is not the final location, we just want to get our bearings on what this thing can do. Does it have... I just want to see it. Can't even see the top, it's so tall. Okay, let's just put it down. We'll check out the top from... So this is with the ladder placed in the direction that we're placing it. Exactly one foundation big. Alright, I like it. Yeah, well, should we stick with black? I've been doing a lot of black and white. Doesn't matter, we're moving it. We'll stick with dark blue. Alright, that's our new radar tower. Does it need electricity? It does. As it should. Alright. Got our ringed planet. Got our galaxy. We've got this one. I don't remember seeing this one before. Looks like it's in the process of blowing up. And then we have our little twin planets. I'm sure they'll show up at some part of the night sky. And we need power. Guess we're just going to run it. Do we want to run it down the hill or down the tower? We'll do it down here for now. That's going to clip a little. Nothing for it. Alright, our tower's powered. So for now, let's just get what we came to do. Wonder what the consumption is. Okay, so previously you'd have to leave it on, I believe, and as time wore on, it grew out what you could see on the tower. But as you can see, this looks like it's its finished radius, and all those black areas of the map we talked about, those are now gone. We now have the full topography of everything in the radar tower, which alone is very nice, makes the map complete. But let's see what else it gives us. Weak signals found in area. Alright, so it's telling us how many artifacts we have left, how many slugs we have left in this area. So 11 slugs. We know a lot of this area doesn't have slugs, so that's telling us we got 11 slugs basically in this canyon up here and in this part of the northern forest. Okay, and then it's telling us the fauna and flora. Sorry, telling us the fauna and flora of what's in the area. Looks like we got them all. Well, we got spitters, big and little, and hogs. That's not showing us the crabbers. Or, I'm sorry, these are, just call them the spiders, I can't remember. The spitters, it's not showing any spitters here, but there's one right here. It's the big one that lives by the barn. So I don't know what that means. Oh, this is also the original size of the map. This is the size of the new map in Update 6. It takes up pretty much the whole screen. The game is not unpaused, so things are happening out there. You can still see on the very sides. Now this is the radar tower's site, and this is what the map size used to be. So the one advantage, I guess, to this size is you can see enemies coming at you, things like that. They're more hidden in the bigger map, but I saw Ray up there. But, okay, so that's what we had, and then we have... Oh, I didn't see this oil before. Wow. Okay, this is even more oil than I saw on our first hit. When I pinged out from here, I just remember seeing these 3 and 4 here. Maybe 5? Well, it looks like we have, let's count them all. Normal. Impure, this one was impure. 3 impure, 2 normal, 4 impure, 3 normal. So 3 normal, 5 impure, and 2 pure. All right, I was thinking we might have to use a lot of this for plastic and rubber production, product production, and then come down here for fuel generation. But with 7 normal and impure and 2 pure nodes, I think we're going to be just fine doing all the power generation for now here. That's great. Maybe we'll find a use yet for all these arcs we can make. with our new grid. Okay. That's very helpful with this new update. Not only is it showing us the nodes, but it's showing us their purity, and it's showing if we've, I guess claimed means this is where we've built a miner or an extractor over the resource. So there's the copper we have going into the canyon. There's the limestone we have going into the canyon. There's the iron we have going into the canyon. We still got 2 more pure, I think. Got a pure limestone there. We have an extra quartz there we're not using. Oh, we don't have that coal because it's not in the map. Man, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the new radar tower. This isn't as quite as useful as I thought it was. Or maybe it is, and there's hard drives. That's what I was really looking for. Maybe we've found all the hard drives in this area, and that's why it's not showing. So there's value in us taking this radar tower somewhere else and seeing what else it shows, but since it's basically just hard drives, as far as I can tell, we're not going to waste the time going out to check that. At least not this time. Once we get manufacturers going, then we can make heavy modular frames, and then we can make more radar towers. We'll drop them all over the place. 250, 60. So less than 20 radar towers will probably cover the majority of this. Or not, then we might have to get the little gaps between every 4 circles, but that's not that bad. For all the value it gives us, I might actually get rid of some of my older markers. I mean, this stuff's more accurate. We for sure don't need this one. We already know. All right, very cool. We need to come up with a cooler position for this. For sure, around the tower or on top of the tower, which the top of the tower is probably going to have the space tower. Space elevator at some point. Oh, I'm falling into poison. I made the level of this circle specifically to avoid the poison gas, since we can't get rid of it. And I guess there's just one small section in the back where it actually still penetrates the circle. Alright, so that gets us the cover of this episode. Radar towers. So what else do we want to do? I might just want to work on this tower a little bit. And I'll probably have like a main goal. Sorry, my guy. Can anyone explain why sometimes you... Am I in a crouch? Yep, maybe I'm in a crouch. But how did it lock into a crouch? Doesn't matter. What was I saying so I can get into it? I think my plan going forward, for a little bit at least, is I'll have a main topic of each episode, like radar towers, circuit boards last episode, these AR limiter, high-speed connector factories soon. And I'll try and keep it simple, try and keep it to just one build, one topic per episode, because I do want to get this thing going. I want to get it more built. So, a few episodes, I'll work on the subject matter, and then maybe do a little more work with the tower. One of the things I do want for the tower is I want it to look solid. So I kind of want a kind of a heavy foundation. Like I want something on this floor to look like it's holding up that floor besides just the walls. What I'm thinking of, what my first original sketch had, which I don't think I ever actually showed on here, but it wasn't a great sketch anyways, was the 4 quadrants being blocked, basically. But those are also kind of our offshoots of these, so maybe we'll go on either side. Let's just work with this for a second. So, actually, we need to know, how big's our floor? So I'm thinking this constitutes 2 floors at a minimum. So we have 20 walls. Let's say And actually, I don't know exactly how that floor is going to be, so I actually have to determine that before I determine it. I'll probably want a sandwich layer. There's a lot to figure out. Okay, so that's not even on the right mark. It needs to go one up. Oh, but this is the transportation. That is the transportation level, so that is what we're stuck with. So, okay. We have 20, but it's not a full 20. But it's close to 20 as we're going to get with this foundation and that second floor. Possible second floor. So let's say 9. Get you to right above there. And 9. Get you there. So if we want to do a sandwich floor, that is going to be our floor. I'm sorry, the top is going to be the floor. I almost thought that didn't match for a second. Okay, so that would be our west-north second story. Let's see what that feels like. I think that's plenty roomy. This eight floors, or this 8 foundation, 8 walls high. So imagine that'll be the full circle, but probably in glass walls. But then the 4 quadrants, let's see if I can make that work. That's gotta be our midpoint. So we go there. And we go there. Alright, I gotta turn this off for the moment. So let's just get that set. Get that set and hope we remember it for the other 2. And I'll be back in the next segment. So that's how we get our support. Well, not there yet. Actually, it'd probably go here, wouldn't it? Alright, so that's the basis of one support. There'll be more to it than that, but for now, let's just get the skeleton out. Alright, so that's kind of what I mean by supports. If we get every wall up to that level, we could make the circle. So that's all 4. And then I'd also like to put something around like this. And then most of the rest of this will be, I'm thinking the glass floor. So I'm just going to finish up 1 quadrant. Alright, so that completes the quarter circle. Should be lined up. Yep. And there's Saturn. Alright, now we need the floors. Alright, architecture. Structural frame set gets us the frame floor, the glass frame foundation, which is what we're buying it for. Frame foundation, frame walls, frame ramps, and inverted frame ramps. Purchased. Who remembers the cost? We're going to have to delete a few of these for now because this is our entrance. How do we make the floors? There we go, frames. So these glass frames are moderately cheap. I mean, besides the steel beams, it's just concrete. We don't need silica. Alright, so what we're going to do, it's going to be the sandwich layer. We're going to make it 2 full foundations thick. Let's see. We'll see what size we're going to do. We'll start with 7. Or is that 7? Yep. That's 2. That's 7 that way. Let's see where that lines up to. I can live with that. That's kind of cool. So that's 7 by 7. And we do it again. Alright, so that other corner that was poking out, or this corner, that's what it looks like on the outside. That's kind of cool. We could maybe use that to, well, let's see. We could use that possibly to, yeah. Make something like that sticking out. Of course, that's going to be on the inside as well. But if we're going to have a layer like this on the outside, that might work. So actually, yeah, we'll just leave it there just to remind us. Eventually, or now maybe. Let's just do it now. We'll say 2 out. Yeah, that looks good. And is there no... Oh, there is clipping. But it looks good over to this. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm thinking per floor. think that's going to do it. But I do want to move my radar tower over here for the screenshot. I mean, it'd be a shame to not show my progress in the tower. I'm more proud of the progress on that setup than I am of building a radar tower, even though the radar tower took longer. So, y'all can be here with me for my little marketing ploy. Hopefully all that got collected. We assume it did. I'm kind of thinking just center. See how big it is. Let's see where we can even get it set with all these. Oh, not quite tall enough. Interesting. Alright, so we move it. There we go. Alright, yeah. Sorry. Or thanks for staying with me while I designed the screenshot photo. Or the thumbnail photo. Yeah, thanks for watching. This is really fun, making these videos. I'm gonna keep doing it. Please leave likes, subscribe if you're not subscribed. All the fun things. Leave comments. Happy to answer any comments. And thank y'all for watching. I think next episode. I mentioned next episode working on those two. What is it, the AI limiter factory and the other one, but I think I might go unlock manufacturers. I know we have all the materials for it, and if we get that unlocked, we can kind of progress in the background. Well, in the foreground, through the tiers and the milestones, continue doing that while we build up the tower a little bit each episode as well. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.